Hi guys, so this morning I'll be making akara with the peeled beans I got from the African store. At this time I've already soaked it for about 1 hour. So I'll be preparing my ingredients. This is onions. So I'll be preparing my onion, peeling out the back and getting it ready. And this is tatashi. So I'll be preparing my tatashi for blending together with the beans. So I'll be cutting it into 4 places. It depends on how much your blender can handle, so you can cut it, you can slice it as many places as you like. So I'll also be chopping my onions into 4 places so that they can fit into my blender. My blender is very small though, but it's small and mighty because it blends anything. So this is me chopping my onions, and then I'll be putting 2 balls of fresh peppers because my fresh pepper is really hot, so I'm only using 2 balls. So I'll wash them up, washing them up to put them inside the blender and then blend them together with the beans. So I'm putting in the beans first. So I'm going to be blending them 2 times because my blender is small, like I said. So I will put in the first batch. I will put in a little bit of water, just a little bit, because it's akara. If it's moi, it can be watery, but akara, we want it to get that thick consistency so that it won't be too watery inside the oil. So I will be blending them up now. I'm blending them up, the beans and the spices, the ingredients. So this is me turning the blender so that everything will be blended. So this is the first batch, transferring inside the bowl, and then I'm putting in the second batch. I'm blending the second batch now, transferring inside the same bowl. So bringing everything together, not letting any of my beans waste. So that's why I opened the blender. So I'm putting in the oil in my frying pan, adding more oil because you need to deep fry it. It's deep frying. So while I'm waiting for my oil to get hot, I will just be steering the beans. Sorry. So I'm going in with my ingredients: grounded no. I will call every, whether no cube or anything maggi. So this is no cube. I just grounded it, and then I'm going in with my salt, and then I'm still stirring it so that everything will mix together. This is chopped onions. I'm putting my chopped onions inside, and it's optional. If you like, you put it. Some people don't like onions anyways. So I'm putting warm water inside, just a little bit, because I found out that it was thick, so I have to loosen it a little bit. So I'm putting a slice of onions to make sure the oil is hot before I scoop in my beans. So since the oil is hot, I'm scooping in my beans little by little. So if you're frying akara for the first time, I will just advise that you don't bother about the shape of the akara. I have grade 1 in frying ugly akara, so ugly looking akara, but the taste is different from the shape, right? So but when you're frying it, when you keep frying, then you start getting used to molding it better. So don't worry about the shape. I don't used to worry about the shape of my akara at all. All I'm bothered about is for it to taste good, as long as I'm not selling it, right? So it's not for commercial use, it's for my own consumption. So I don't bother about the shape of the akara. It can be flat, it can do anything as long as it's tasting good. So it's brown now, so when I'm bringing them out from the fire, once it's brown, just bring them out from the fire. So that's what I'm doing so that it won't burn. And since I've already done the first one, I have to reduce the heat on my stove so that when I'm scooping the second one, it's not going to start burning up instead of cooking gradually. So that's why I reduced the heat for my stove. So I'm scooping in the second batch now, and I'm going to let it fry. And you have to flip it over when the first when it's fried, the surface is fried, then you flip it over so that the under part will fry as well. So that is what I'm doing right now, just flipping it so that the under part will brown. So once that under part gets brown, you scoop it out. I think my second akara is shaped very well. I think the shape is different from the first one. So when you are doing it consistently, then you will start getting better with the shape anyways. So just see what it looks like. So yummy. And then I have to go make pap because my husband takes akara with pap, but me, I prefer akara with bread and tea. So I'm making my husband pap now. So I'm just using very boiled water. This is very boiled water to make the pap so that it will come out very well. And voila, see my pap. So yummy, right? Looking so yummy. Well, my husband doesn't use anything for pap, and then it is ready for service. So let me know what you use your akara for. Do you eat it raw like that without anything, or do you eat it with pap? Thank you and bye.